Y'all know what time it is, man. Time for y'all to like the video. And also it's time for y'all to subscribe to the channel, man. Also, check out our sponsorship download below. It's Doobie Energy Products, man. If you like energy drinks, you should try it out. Click the link below in the description. All right, man. We're going to get right into it, man. Today with another reaction joint today. Hopefully don't lag. Let's go.
Who's this? I don't lie, she look good. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
What's your name in London?
Ariana.
Ariana?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Ariana.
Where you from? You from LA?
No.
Okay, where you from?
I'm from Midwest.
Midwest? What's that?
Middle of the U.S.
I'm saying like what city though?
Well, I'm from Missouri.
All right, okay. All right. Here we go. All right, London. So what you need to first do, bro, you need to close the gap. Sometimes you got to control the situation. You see her not pacing off. See her not sprinting off, right? You see her not even walking off. She's just slowly drifting while you're slowly just staying where you're at. You need to close the gap. You need to make a person more comfortable because right now she's clearly uncomfortable. Okay, that's signs when people do stuff like that. That's signs of somebody being uncomfortable. They are unsure. Okay, all right. I don't know, but as the dude, right? Because we are the man, right? We the man, right? You must control the situation, close the gap, and speak. You know what I'm saying? As you're closing the gap, the proper words, like, hold on, wait a minute, right? You got to get people intrigued about you. You got to get people like, oh, the unknown, mystique. Women like unknown. Women like mystique, okay? Well, humans like that in general, but women really do like it. So as you're walking and closing the gap, hold on, time out. Hold on real quick. She gonna be looking at you, smiling like what? Because she doesn't know. Right? And she's looking for the answer. And guess what? As the man, guess what, guys? As the man, you gotta be the answer. Right? All right, let's see how this goes.
All right, okay. Well, look, you're very beautiful.
Thank you.
Maybe we can get to know each other. I'm new to LA.
I don't really get to know people, so.
What you mean you don't get to know people?
I'm busy. I do a lot of things.
I mean, look, we make time for what we want to make time for, right?
Sometimes, I guess if we have time.
Well, let's see if we can make some time for each other then.
See, right there, right there. That's not when you're supposed to say, okay. He said, we make time for what we'll make time for it. Right there, that moment, she's like, sometimes that's when you're supposed to do the extra. Hello, whoa, hold on. She gonna stay stuck because she's gonna be frozen in time. Right? When you're frozen in time, guess what? You can't move. You where you at. And you're gonna go up to her like, all right, cool. This is better. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta talk to you like we talking from megaphones or stuff like that. So, look like somebody's fumbling. Don't look like she fumbling. Look like he doesn't understand things.
That's okay, but I appreciate it.
All right, have a good one. This will be another failed attempt. Oh, she's coming back. I thought you ain't have time. I thought you was busy. What happened?
I mean, everybody's busy, brother. Everybody realistically don't have time, okay? Now, what I mean by that is some people don't have time because they need those 3 to 4 hours scrolling on their phone, on social media. Some people don't have time. Why? Because they need that time so they can sit on their couch and do nothing, right? Got to be intriguing, be mysterious a little bit, pique somebody's curiosity. I think some people forget about things that human beings are attracted to in general. We are all, as human beings, we are all attracted to something that piques our interest. We're all attracted to learning more about something that you have some interest in, or even we even have mastered the skill, some of us, of making ourselves more appealing and more interesting to people who didn't think I didn't think you was interesting or appealing to begin with, right? I don't think he's mastered those skills yet. That's why he has to use the whip.
What's up?
This is a nice car. This is one of my favorite cars.
Oh, word. That's nice to know.
Sorry?
That's nice to know.
Yeah. This is your car?
Yeah, this is my car. Why?
You own it?
You see I'm in it, right?
I mean, that don't mean you own it.
What's up?
This is a nice car. I like this car.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, what do you do?
I mean, I do a lot of things. Why?
You do? Like what?
A lot of things. Why?
A lot of things? He's asking. I mean,
But you said you was busy. You said you wasn't interested. You was busy. So what you doing right here?
I mean, I'm busy. That's true. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could just do something, just chill or something.
Come on this side.
Okay, y'all. Okay. We'll pause it right. We'll pause it right.
What do you mean do something and chill? What you mean by
We'll pause it
Just
right
like, I don't know, go out to eat, get coffee.
why not all of a
All right, so here's the thing. Once again, that's why I said you control the situation, right? But once again, she has no clue what to do, meaning that she has no answers to the situation, to the solution. You got to be the answer. So anytime a female is telling you, hey, we can just do something, we can just chill, we can just go out to eat, basically what she's honestly saying is, in other terms, let's hang out, let's see where it goes. Depends on how you are, depends on what can happen. Believe it or not, that is like a anything goes type of situation, to where based off of how you are, you could probably get the draws in 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, based off how you are, how you talk to her, how you make it feel, how comfortable you make it feel, how much of something you turn into a game. And I don't mean the game as far as chasing a person around, you know, not that game to where you got to jump through hoops to get the girl. No, it's more so of a, let me give y'all an example, man. It's more so of a, you know, you got tattoos. Okay. Okay. You got a nice little bill. Let me see what your bill look like. You know, let me see, you know, you start to, you know, pick apart like their body to get the clothes off, not pick apart their body just to pick apart their body and let the conversation go flat. If that is what you want, as far as trying to get some buns, you know, because most of y'all do be on just trying to get the buns, and y'all don't know about how to go about getting the buns without just, you know, saying, let me hit, you know, yeah, that's what y'all do. It's psychology to actually meeting a person for the first time and actually getting the buns, how you want to get the buns, or you meeting them for the first time, and they don't have to be a HOE. You see what I'm saying? It's just that how you came with them, how you spoke to them, your approach, your demeanor, you know. So just so y'all know, we can chill, we can hang out, we can figure something out to do. Is the golden ticket to you sliding in there. It depends on how you are. Don't be shaky, man. Don't try to be all, you know, tough guy. You know, girls like tough guys. Let me tell y'all something. Women like tough guys, right? They do. The more women like tough guys that are tough with dudes instead of tough with them. Okay, that's some game for you. Write that down in your notebook. Women like tough guys, but more women like guys that are tough with other men, not tough with them, meaning that they're nice, they soft with them, but when it comes to other dudes, they rude and they just an a-hole. Women like that, man. Just some game. But you must peep and know which ones like it like that, which ones don't.
sudden you switching up?
I don't know, just the vibes feel different.
I mean, how? I'm the same person.
Yeah, but sometimes I'll be thinking like, oh, maybe I should actually, you know, like maybe I was thinking, maybe I could make some time to do
Oh,
something.
nah, you want to make some time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, if you're interested, if not.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really like wasting my time. You feel me? And it seemed like you wasn't interested in me. So why should I give a woman who wasn't interested in me my time? That makes no sense.
I feel that. But I don't know. I feel like if you was originally interested, then maybe now, obviously, you still be interested.
No, I'm not, because you obviously came back for a reason, and I want to know what that reason was. And just be honest.
No, I was thinking, I was like,
keep it real. Was it because of my car though? Keep it
I mean,
real.
not only your car. I just feel like you probably look like you know, initially reaching out. I don't know you. I don't know. You could be doing anything. You could be anybody. But it's like, okay, maybe your life might be going in a decent direction. You might be okay, doing all right for yourself.
Okay. Well, and how does that benefit you?
It doesn't, yeah, but.
What are your intentions?
All right, so basically, he said she basically asked the question, and basically said, how does your life being going in a positive and good direction benefit her? Bro, that benefits her in a lot of ways. Why? Because she don't have to worry about the bummy bum with the Jordans that he didn't have for 6 years that he keeps taking a toothbrush to and thinking he's fresh, but his shoelaces are dirty because he's just too lazy to take the shoelaces out and clean them. She ain't got to worry about him asking for this, asking for that, asking for that. Let me borrow the car. Hey, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? Can I do that? You know. And it's a 50-50 split. You don't know what you're going to get with people, right? Let's be honest. You don't know what you're going to get with people. Some people like those people that need them like that. Some people don't like those people that need them like that. What I mean like that is some people like people that don't need that car, don't really need to borrow their money for real, some people like that. While on the other hand, there's people who like individuals that like to ask for them to borrow their car, like to ask for it. Can I have some couple dollars, or here you go, because they feel as if they have something over you. Some people, it's how people are, right? So anybody can benefit from a person that isn't broke down, beat up, and broke. And I don't mean broke in the sense of you got a job, you pay your bills, you have no extra spending money. I don't mean that type of broke. Okay, there's two different brokes here. Okay? There's one broke to where you got a job, you pay your bills, and now you ain't got no money because you pay your bills. You're really not broke, bro. Is what it is. The broke is the no car, you really ain't got no crib, that type broke. You see what I'm saying? Two difference.
I have good intentions.
Let's hear them.
I'm a genuine person.
Let's hear them. What's your intentions?
Anything genuine. Like, I don't know. I try to do right by people so they do right by me.
I just don't understand. You barely even wanted to be this close to me. You kept, every time I'm talking, you doing this. Yeah, Missouri, Midwest, you barely.
And London, once again, that's whenever you're supposed to be the man, right? You're supposed to control the situation. You're supposed to close that gap. You're supposed to make the plan happen. It is what it is. So you can't sit up there and use that as a reason for, you can't even be close, but you can't eat this, you can't eat that. The average person doesn't want to be close to the average person, especially if they're the person that somebody else is seeking. If I go to the store right now, right, and we could be 100. If I go to the store right now, everything that I try to holler at and get the number, I'm not going to get. If I holler at 20 women to get the number and take whatever, I guarantee probably out of that 20, I can probably maybe get 5 or 6, maybe 7. And the reason why I say that is because areas and stuff do play a big role. But most people who's married, most people got boyfriends. Most people take a little bit more extra convincing to get the number, even if they are married and they got a boyfriend. Some people's gonna be single. Some people's gonna look at me and be like, I don't like black guys. Some people may look at me and be like, I love this type person. Here, you can have my number. That's why I gave it that ratio. You know what I'm saying? So you can't knock her for doing that, but we can knock you for not closing the gap and controlling the situation as a man. We can knock you for that, though, wasn't it?
Really even wanted to, you know what I mean?
No, but like I said, I was thinking. I mean, I do be busy. That's
you was
still
thinking.
True,
You was thinking about it?
Yeah, I was thinking while I was walking around. I was
okay.
Like,
I think I done thought about it too, and I think I'm good. Have a good day.
No.
Nah, man. I ain't got time for that. And I ain't gonna lie, she was fine. Blue eyes, but I'm good, man. Like, you already showed your hand that you wasn't interested. So why am I even wasting my time with you? Why am I wasting my time with you? You gonna lie and say it's not because of my car, of course. But you're capping. We all know you're capping. Subscribe to the channel.
Okay. And let's be 100, y'all. So how many people? Let's be 100. So how many people have, and how many people have grown to like somebody? You mean you first meet them, you see like, well, I don't think I could ever be with this person. I don't think I can ever rock with this person, whatever. And then over time, you constantly may see them, y'all constantly may kick it, be cool, and then over time you end up being together. Even if they are, it could be an ugly, and it's somebody you may not even out of left field. It may not be the type of body type you like. They may not have the hair you like, hairstyle color you like. They may not have the skin color you like, but you like, for some reason, I like this person. This person turned out to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you grow on people. So it's not always going to be an initial attraction at first. Some motherfucker may be like, they think, okay, you look all right. You know what I'm saying? I can, but you know, it's cool. And then some people may be like, oh my gosh, I gotta have this person. So there is a stage in relationships. There is a stage in actually like growing on a person. And that happens a lot, man. But anyways, moral of the story, guys, before we get up out of here, moral of the story is sometimes you gotta close the gap. Sometimes you gotta control the situation. Sometimes you gotta be that answer. You gotta be that solution. Because the other person, realistically, even though it may look like they know what they're doing, they're still out here searching for guidance. They're still out here searching for an answer. They're still out here looking this way. Okay, let me go through this door. Well, I should have went through that door. Let me try this door. Well, I should have went through that door. I'm going to skip door 3 and skip door 4, which those are the 2 doors you shouldn't have skipped. And I'm going to go to door 5. And then, man, so sometimes you got to think in that mind state. The more of the situation that you control, sometimes it may work out for you, man. Wallz production, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all like the video, man.